Greetings! Welcome back. It's been a minute. I almost didn't want to film today because of how messy it is back here. There's a good reason for that. But I said, you know what? Let's do a catch up. Let's all hang out because this is reality. Like, I quite literally have all of my houseplants, including an outdoor plant, in our current apartment. Because we are here temporarily. We're spending the summer in Ballard. And my little outdoor plants here did not like all the sunshine outside, so for the couple months we're here, they're also inside. I got back from New York beginning of June, and I haven't posted a vlog since the beginning of June, so I think we're overdue. But since then, we've moved. I went to San Diego. I finally got a to-do list system that works for me, which is great. So I'll talk about that too in case you're a to-do list person like myself. I finished some really good books. Watched The Summer I Turned Pretty. My oh my, we have a lot to talk about there. Let's just have a cozy little hangout. Today is July 25th. Holy moly, the summer is flying by. What's been going on? Earlier this week, I took a bike ride from Ballard to Kirkland because I really wanted to go swimming at Marsh Park, which is one of my favorite beach parks here in Seattle, East Side. And it was honestly so fun because my qualm with going to Kirkland to go swim is that when you're trying to come back west at 3 p.m., you just hit crazy traffic. And it was so liberating being on the 520 bridge and just kind of cruising past cars on my bike. For anyone who's not in Seattle, the 520 is this crazy long, 3-mile long floating bridge that crosses Lake Washington. And it's 2 lanes on each side, but there's a very, very protected bike pedestrian lane. So I took that and it was very safe, very fun. Views were incredible. So I went for a little swim. It was really lovely. I was pretty tired from that, so I stood home yesterday and just got some stuff done. And today I woke up and my stomach kind of hurt, so I kind of spent the morning just drinking peppermint tea and eating toast. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna film a morning in the life. So before this, I filmed the first part of a morning in the life for Instagram. And now, for the rest of the day, I need to clean my aquarium, which, in my mind, I'm like, okay, do I do a YouTube video for that or an Instagram reel for that? So I think I'm gonna do Instagram for it just because I'm trying to get more short form content out, but I really need to do long form content as well. I am doing a 5K tomorrow. I'm going to walk it though because I'm a walker, not really a runner. And after that, I actually need to pick up the bib, for the 5K at Brooks, their trailhead store in Fremont. So I was thinking of biking there today as well because from where we live, it's close to the Burt Gilman Trail, which is a 20-mile trail in Seattle. It's incredible, but it connects Ballard to Fremont. So I think I'm going to take the Burt Gilman, go to Brooks, and they sent me shoes. Actually, I'll show you, why not? They sent me their newest Glycerin 22s in this really pretty pale green color. So I have these to do the 5K in tomorrow, and the 5K is called the Torchlight Run, or walk, in my case. Kind of the start of Seafair, I think, which is a really cool festival here in Seattle. So I'm gonna wear those tomorrow for that, and then Isabella wants to go for a hike tomorrow morning, so I think we might do Cherry Creek Falls, we'll see. Yeah, those are kind of my updates for this week. Oh, and we're gonna go see the Marias on Sunday, which I'm very excited about. So let's talk about this space here that we're in. So we are in, like I mentioned, Ballard for the summer. Normally I would feel weird about saying that online. We're only here for a month and a half, a month left, so am I really worried? Not really. But yeah, we are in Ballard because we thought it would be a fun place to just kind of spend the summer with Golden Gardens being so close and just how many cool restaurants and bars there are around here. Even though I don't really drink, it's just a really fun environment. The first week we moved here, Michael and I literally were out until 12:30, just popping around the different places. So we went to Walrus and the Carpenter, I got some oysters, and then we went to Lupe's C2 Tacos. Then we did a nightcap at Sabine, because then we walked by Hot Cakes and we were like, okay, we have to go to Hot Cakes and get a lava cake now. So it was a really fun night, but what was so crazy is that there were still people out at 12:30 in Ballard. We basically, when we were living in Fremont, we had a 2-bedroom apartment, and just because we needed some place for the 2 or 3 months this summer, we went with like a 1-bedroom, which is really more of a studio if I'm being completely honest. Like we have a bedroom area, which is like behind this wall here, but it is more like a den. There's no door and there's no window. So the leasing agent here, who is really sweet, she told us that she also lives here. She just hangs up a curtain rod and then, or a tension rod and then hangs curtains. So we did that and it looks actually really cozy and really cute. I love to like meditate in there in the morning. That being said, we have all of our stuff from a 2-bedroom apartment and we did get a storage unit for most of it, but I was like, let's just bring the like bare minimum essentials that we need. And it turns out that my bare minimum essentials are actually a lot of things that we don't have space for here. So we have just like blankets piled up on the cat tree. I have outdoor plants in the living room. It's just kind of a lot. So I've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed with how much stuff we have. So I have taken it upon myself to make a capsule wardrobe for me. I'm just gonna bring those clothes out here so we can go through them together and talk about my capsule wardrobe because I thought that would be kind of fun to talk about today. So be right back. So this is the majority of what we're working with the capsule wardrobe. I know it looks like a lot, but I promise it's not. You can see the little like tension rod situation back here. That is our little den of a bedroom. Let's talk pants first. So I have this little like dress frock situation that I'm wearing. I got it secondhand in San Diego and it's just this cute little vintagey looking denim. It has 2 pockets down here and then this Young Maven hemp cotton blend t-shirt that I have been living in this summer. So it's just like a nice little house outfit. I also have my Madewell shorts, which I also live in. They're just like a really nice length. They're good to travel in. They're good to, I don't know, walk in, do anything in really. And then I have also my Madewell kind of like not boot cut, what's the name of this? Barrel cut jeans. I also live in these as well and they just look nice with a white t-shirt, a gray t-shirt honestly. So those are my pants. For shirts, we have a gray, just basic Everlane tee, which I've had for years now and I really love it. These 2 are from Brandy Melville. They're just basics I got years ago as well, and it's just a basic blue tank top, which I think is really cute with jeans or shorts, or even like a jean skirt. And then this long sleeve, also from Brandy. I want to say this pattern is Eyelet. I literally can never remember the name for it, but it's just a good long sleeve to have, even in the summer, because I get cold. For like a long beach day, you know, and you're kind of sunburnt and just chilly. In terms of like dresses, so this is my beloved Brandy. It's like a midi dress, I would say. It has a nice length to it. It goes like below I would say mid-calf. It goes mid-calf. But it's just like a really cute pattern, and there's a tie in the back, and I bring this traveling with me all the time because I also don't have to wear a bra with it, which is fantastic. But I don't know, I think it's flattering, it's cute, it goes with a lot of things. This is very similar to this, but I think this is more, not formal, but it's more like I'll go outside with this, versus this is truly just like you're in the house, you're doing chores. It's a very comfy skirt type dress from Free People Movement with these really nice pockets. And it has this fun little like pocket on the back too. I also will wear this with this Young Maven t-shirt to go walking, and it's comfy. I like it. It's definitely more for movement than this kind of denim dresses. In terms of outerwear, now we're moving into that. I have this kind of woven macrame looking little, I don't know, jacket. Got this at a secondhand store in Ballard. It's kind of like country western Arizona themed, and it's so cute. It's right next to the Ballard consignment store. I also have this Brandy knit sweater that I really like to pair with like the longer dress that I just showed you. I think it's just kind of a cozy summer look. It's warm. I think it goes with a lot of things, which is important in a capsule wardrobe. But this is where it gets fun. Are you ready? We have athletic wear. We have my Hiker Kind lightweight dress, and it's a really pretty green color. I love this. It's very lightweight. It dries instantly, and it's very flattering, I find. It's a little bit shorter, but I think it's like a cute, flattering short. It also has pockets, which is lovely. So that, I saw someone did a through hike in that actually, so It has a lot of potential. Because this keeps falling off the hanger, we'll just show you this next. But it's also hiker kind, and it's a windbreaker with this really cute like sailor cut. Like, I feel like a little sailor mariner girl, and it's adorable. And it has little ties, so when you zip it up, you can tie these together in a little bow, which is really cute. This set is like one of my all-time favorites, also hiker kind. It is this cute little collared blouse. The color is really flattering too. I really like this one. They also have a butter yellow that I really like too, but one is perfectly enough for me. It's this really cute little skirt. It looks like a uniform skirt, and it has pockets on both sides, but then if you lift up the skirt for like the spandex layer, there's like additional pockets. I love this outfit combination though. I wore it in New York and it was very trendy, very cute. So last, this is Free People Movement. I probably should have shown you this with my pants, but they're kind of like these, not vintage, I'd say retro. They're like this retro kind of track pant, and they're almost like they feel like parachute material, and it's funny to say that, but they're so comfy. I'll show you this up close. It's like, I don't know, like a beige with a sky blue, and then kind of like this striped pattern. So I think these are really cute to go exercise in when it is, I don't know, a little chillier outside, but they're good for travel as well. I've been loving this little spandexy top from Free People Movement. I think it's like, it's so dainty and so cute. So I've been wearing this a lot as well. I have a total of 16 things here. So for a capsule, I would say that's pretty good. I wasn't really doing it based off of like 3 shirts, 3 pants, 3 dresses, all of that. I just kind of asked myself, okay, well, oh, and plus these two, 18. But I was just kind of asking myself, what are my favorite pieces in my wardrobe that I will wear over and over this summer, and I can kind of mix match with anything. So these are what came to mind. If you can't tell, I really like blue. I also have this little bandana scarf from Madewell, and I wear this a lot, either as a cute little neck scarf, which I'll wear with this outfit a lot, and it's just, I don't know, kind of cute, summery, hippie, flight attendant vibes. And I wore it backpacking last weekend, and I'll like put a picture here as like a little head bandana because my hair was a little bit dirty. I also have 3 bathing suits that I kind of interchange between. I actually only own 3 bathing suits. I have like one kind of cuter, maybe more posh looking one that is just, I will be wearing it on my honeymoon, is what I will say. And then I have kind of a one-piece mint green colored one from Madewell, and then I have a Jolin more sporty one. So in terms of like bags that I pair with things, I'm usually bringing this Uniqlo little fanny pack. If you're in the UK, I'm so sorry. I know that's like a weird word. I don't know what you would call this otherwise though. That's my wardrobe. Let's go back to my desk, which is also the dining table. The next thing I want to talk about in this vlog is Every Summer After. This is my little Kindle. I love her. So one of my favorite activities this summer has been to sit by the lake and read. And it wasn't until a few weeks ago where I was like, wait, what if I get an inner tube and like sit in the inner tube on the lake and read? So I brought my Kindle out there with me, and I was in a kitty inner tube, and I was like floating on top of it, and the wind was pushing me pretty far away from the dock, and I was like, okay, I need to find a way to get my legs in the water so I can kick my way back. And in the process of trying to do that in a kitty inner tube, I nearly threw my Kindle over the side of the inner tube like 3 times, which prompted me to find a waterproof case for it. Now I can like put this around my neck, you know, and sit on the lake and read my book and not have to worry about it getting wet or falling into the lake. Just finished Every Summer After. And we need to talk about this because I was not prepared for how good this book would be. I thought it would be similar to an Emily Henry book, but it actually was very different. It was like, there was so much depth in the characters, and there were so many moments that just like warmed my heart. And not to say that doesn't happen in Emily Henry books, but this was different. And like I moved on to the next book in the series, like One Golden Summer, I think, and immediately I'm like, okay, I love this. Like, she's tying together, I think her name is Carly Fortune. She's tying together the different characters from Every Summer After. So like, you read about the characters there, you know their stories, you know who they are, you've fallen in love with them, and now you jump into one golden summer and you're like, oh my gosh, I know these characters. Like, these are my friends I met in the previous book. So I did have a routine earlier this year where I would wake up and meditate for 5 to 10 minutes and then read a nonfiction book. And I kind of fell off the train of that one a little bit, just because I don't think I'm like a huge nonfiction person. Like, I like reading it when I'm in the space to read it, but if I'm just reading it to read it, like I'm forcing myself to do it for my own like productivity, like it doesn't work. Like, I think that first morning hour, whatever, needs to be for like purely creative. Like, I'm having fun with my morning. It's not like this is your assigned reading you must do. So I've fallen off that routine a little bit. And I would say throughout, I don't know, April through July, I have been waking up at like 7:45, 8:30, like having a slow morning till 10. So I've been taking my time this summer, okay? But recently I saw, I think, oh, was it a YouTube video or was it a Good Trade email? I can't remember, but it was some person talking about how she implemented a zero period in her life. And we used to have a zero block in high school, and I chose band for that. Albeit I woke up every morning at 5:20 a.m. for that, and I'm certainly not doing that now, but just having a creative time in the morning has been really good. So within the last week, I've started waking up at 6:15 and starting my mornings I start by doing a 5-minute meditation on down dog. And then after I do a meditation, I make some sort of caffeine. So like a matcha, a green tea that's not a matcha, or a decaf coffee, which isn't caffeine, but regular coffee. Like, I will literally like shake like that because caffeine affects me so much. After that, I go for a very brief morning block walk, literally just to move my legs and breathe fresh air in. And then after that, I go on Pinterest for a little bit, and it's lovely. Zero period isn't supposed to be productive. It's just supposed to be for fun. One morning this week, I was so engrossed in Every Summer After that I just read for an hour and a half. We were able to add a zero period, like a zero block, zero period, an hour before your workday. I highly recommend it because it's been really nice to just wake up and be like, okay, like it's a fresh day. What am I gonna do today? And someone even said they like play video games for an hour before work, like The Sims. And I've thought about that, but I also know myself and I would have such a hard time stopping at the hour mark. So I think we'll stay off Sims for now and just focus on like Pinterest, baking something, cooking food, meal prepping, something creative that I know gives me energy. I think we kind of covered a lot in this little chatty catch up. I hope you've been well. I hope the summer has been treating you well. It certainly, for me, has been a summer of slowing down, healing, resetting, and we're definitely in a transition period right now. I hope it's been good to you, and I hope you found time to just enjoy the summer nostalgia, just the longer days, more time outside with loved ones or yourself. I've had a lot of really fun solo dates this summer so far, which have been really good. Love to be more present on YouTube. I think I just kind of psych myself out, and I think like, oh, this video is not going to perform well unless I do something crazy, like I walk 20 miles and take you along with me, or I go on a trip and take you along. But like, this is just a fun, like chatty little catch-up video that maybe I should do more of, because it's hard to, I think, fully express myself on Instagram sometimes. And I think I'm so, like, in my mind as a content creator, I'm like, okay, what can I make that people will relate to, or that'll get more clicks, or I don't know. Like, my Instagram is a very fun page of like creative expression and showing you all the things that I love to do, and maybe create like, and creating community around that. But at the same time, like, it is my business. Know that there are some fun things coming up. I cannot wait to share them with you. But thanks for being here. I appreciate you and your support. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe, comment, whatever you feel. Any support is very helpful. Love you all, and see you in the next one. Bye.